On June 15th, I turned 22 years old. Although it was an exciting milestone, it was one of the loneliest birthdays I've ever had. First of all, my birthday fell exactly 1 month after graduation. I was freshly back in my hometown with no friends, and since all my friends were moving back to their hometowns post-grad, I didn't have anyone to celebrate with. I made a promise to myself that even if I didn't have anybody, I was still going to do my best to celebrate my birthday alone this year. To anyone feeling alone on their birthday, this video is for you. Love, Angela.
And I sit alone, my heart by the phone, and so
good morning. Today is my 22nd birthday. I'm currently getting ready for the day. It's almost noon. I just got done blowing out my hair. If you guys can't tell, I actually got a haircut. I'm loving this like short look, and I have my little bangs clipped back because the little poof is just so big it gets in the way. But I guess maybe I can show you guys how it looks. Oh, maybe the clip ruined it. Okay, it's just like a little swoosh. Okay, I don't know, it looks kind of silly now, but I'll probably fix it later. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it back so I don't have to deal with it while I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, I feel like 21 was like a very fun year, but 22, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like 22 it's just another year, you know? This year I prepared myself mentally. I'm like, things are not gonna look the same, okay? You're going to probably have to celebrate today by yourself, and during the weekend you can celebrate during Father's Day. That's normally whenever I have my birthday celebrations. I guess to anyone out there who's feeling lonely on their birthday, like, I just want you guys to know that you guys are not alone, okay? And you have to learn how to celebrate yourself. And so my plans for today, which if you are watching this on your birthday or it's near your birthday, tell me what your plans are. What are you doing for your birthday? I'm doing a bunch of things I love doing. So I love coffee, so usually on birthdays Starbucks will give you like a free birthday drink. I'm gonna go claim that, and then I'm also gonna go to Trader Joe's and get like one of those why am I stuttering, one of their mini sheet cakes. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for my birthday. Like I said, like, don't feel sorry for me, guys, because later in the week my family who are in town, we're gonna celebrate Father's Day, and we usually do like a big celebration. Not super big, it's been like low-key, like small now because everyone's moved out. But yeah, but today I think just knowing that it's gonna be mainly me, it does feel a little bit lonely, but that's okay. And I'm using all my favorite products today. So this morning I took a shower and I used the L'Oreal like glycolic shampoo conditioner. I was gonna do an everything shower, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy for that, so I skipped that. I put on my favorite limited edition EOS body lotion from their Christmas collection. It's like this amber saffron lotion, and then I use my Baccarat Rouge. I love that perfume. My sister got it for me for my graduation. Now I'm using one of my favorite blushes, Mario Rose Crush, and I try to just use a little bit because like once I run out, it's gonna be a while before I can get it again. I was also thinking, I know some of you guys might be like, why don't you just hang out with your friends? A lot of my friends are from my college town, and like I said, we just graduated like a month ago, but a lot of them just graduated and some of them are moving out of the state or out of town for their jobs, so it's hard to just coordinate things. Okay, so there we go. That is my makeup. It's very, very natural. And I also forgot, I'm gonna curl my lashes, which they're a little bit dirty. Yeah, but last year for my 21st birthday, I actually spent it with my family, and then I also got dinner later that day with one of my childhood best friends. And it's so crazy because our birthdays actually fall a day apart. So hers was yesterday, mine's today. And so we got drinks for the first time because we both turned 21. And it was really nice. So this right here is in the cherry tint or cherry cola. And I just like do one layer, okay? The next thing I do is I use the Physicians Formula bronze tint, and I sort of use it like a lip liner, and I line my lip. I know that looks crazy, but just give it 1 second. Okay, and then this is gonna last all day. Yeah, this is my makeup for my birthday. And my hair, I use my Dyson Airwrap, this little guy. I'm gonna clean up and then I'm gonna go do my little birthday festivities. I'm in my car. I just made an order on Starbucks. I ordered a venti brown sugar shaken espresso with coconut milk and brown sugar cold foam, and I am waiting for my order. But before I do that, I do have to drop off some mail. My dad actually was awake and he was cooking lunch for himself. He has work in a little bit, but he was like, happy birthday, so that was so sweet. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. Yeah, I haven't been in my hometown in quite a bit. This counts like 1 month of me being back here on and off, but there are still a lot of things that I still haven't done that I want to do, that I really miss doing here. It is so hot today. It's currently, honestly, it's not too bad. It's 81 degrees. It's been worse. I know that later in July and August it's gonna get up to the hundreds over here, so today's not a terrible day. Thank you. Okay, so I just picked up my Chipotle. I got a bowl with steak, white rice, black bean, the corn, sour cream, cilantro lime sauce. I got all my favorite things, and I also got my Starbucks. I'm not gonna eat now. I'm going to wait until I get to the park, but I actually have to pull up the park and get the location because I haven't been there in a while.
You don't gotta waste all of your time. Go get up and leave.
Okay, so I finally made it here. I'm sitting at this little like picnic area. Is that a person? That's a trash can. And I'm right over here. Okay, so thankfully it's not too hot today. I feel like it's like the perfect temperature, and I'm under shade, so it feels really nice. I love how quiet this little area is. Thankfully there's no one like around me, or else I would feel a little bit shy to record. There is like a picnic table over there that seems to be reserved by a family, but other than that, they're not here, so I'm fine. There we go. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna give it a bite. I'm so excited.
Back then, I was always singing someone else's song so much better than them. Thinking doing so would put me on with all of their friends. Little Steve Filipino and they knew what it meant. Dance good, sing good, and I play instruments. No B's, no C's, only A for Asians. Wide-eyed dumb jokes from...
So I'm in my car now. It got a little bit too hot. I was walking around. I actually dropped some things from my bag off of my car, and then I just continued walking around the park. I walked down some of my favorite places here, and then I just walked back to my car. It seemed like a lot of people were having fun. I mean, people were in the water. Some people were like tanning near like the beach area. A lot of kids were playing in the playground. So today's like the perfect day for outdoor activities. But as for me, I have to go back into my car because it's way too hot. I just got back from Bath and Body Works, which I honestly didn't buy that many things. So I got 2 of the wall plug refills and then 1 of the wall plugs, which I will show you right now. The first one is called Viva Brazil. And the second one I got, which I think I'm gonna use right whenever I get home, is called Melon Slice. And it has notes of juicy cantaloupe wedges, fresh honeydew, and sugarcane. This one right here smells like boba tea. Specifically the honeydew one that I remember getting as a child. But yeah, this is pretty much all I'm doing for my birthday. I might head out to maybe like another store or something. I'm finally home. I've been home for a little bit, but I wanted to wait later in the evening to do a little birthday cake celebration with you guys. So while I was at Trader Joe's, I picked up like some coffee creamer, the coconut creamer to be specific, and then the carrot cake sheet cake. I've been dying to try this and I've been waiting for my birthday. And then I also got the Secco mango chini drink wine from Trader Joe's as well, and I already served myself a little glass. That smells like a carrot cake. Before we dive in to the cake, I do want to give like a little message for myself. I'm celebrating that I graduated college. I got accepted to my MBA program. I made big life decisions with courage. I think this year I learned to be more honest with myself and to honor that. I reconnected with old hobbies and passions. So for example, I got back into scrapbooking and journaling. That is something I haven't done in years. I think the last time I ever really did that was like in 2019. So yeah, cheers. This cake is for all of that. Okay, I don't have a fork, but I have a little plastic knife. So before we get started, I do want to try the icing. I'm gonna like kind of get the leftover here, and I just want to try it with you guys, okay? That's pretty good. Also, shout out to one of my good friends from college. Her name is Edie. Whenever I graduated, her mom actually baked me a cake, and I didn't know that she had the cake ready for me. And before I even knew, I had already packed up my car and left to go back to my hometown. And I got a message from my friend Edie saying, oh, whenever you're ready, like my mom made a carrot cake for you and you can pick it up. And I'm like, I'm not even there. It was so sad, but shout out to Adie and her wonderful mom for baking me a wonderful carrot cake that I unfortunately did not get to try. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your effort. And I told Adie, I'm like, please tell your mom I said thank you. Like, I feel so terrible. I know her cakes probably taste so delicious. Not even probably, they do. Cheers, and happy birthday to me. Happy 22nd birthday to me. Now I'm gonna catch up on Love Island, and I will be back to end the vlog. Hi friends, so unfortunately I did not film an outro. Here I am on July 5th now filming an outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it brought you comfort on your birthday, or maybe it was just a source of entertainment, whatever it may be, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And looking back at this vlog, it made me a little bit sad, so I did cut out a lot of things. If you notice that there were some gaps in the video, or maybe things weren't transitioning well, just know that there was a lot that I cut out because I didn't want this video to be sad. But I think looking back at my video, like, I knew it was a sad day for me. It was a good birthday because later that weekend I spent it with my family, but I think growing up, you have there are going to be birthdays where you celebrate them alone. Whatever circumstance you might be in, it's never a good feeling like you're alone. But if you are in that position right now, I want you guys to know that I'm here for you, and share your birthday with me down below. Like, let me know what you're doing for your birthday or plans that you have for this year. Let me know, and I'm gonna answer. And I just want you guys to know you guys are not alone, and love you guys. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment. All right, bye.